What is up, bros, and welcome back. And in this video we are so excited to be bringing you some really insane hiding spots on the brand new map Tower of Operation White Noise. Now, all of these spots were found in a massive 4-hour custom game with myself, Champion, and Dansum Woja. So huge shout out to you guys. I'm gonna leave the link down below in the description to Dansum's channel. You guys are absolutely awesome. We make a great team looking for all of these new things, and I cannot wait to show you what else we have in store. But let's get into this very first spot. This one is one of the most insane ones on the map, and this one's gonna be a little bit complicated, but once I explain it, it's gonna be so simple. Basically, what you're gonna need to do is place a shield, and I'm gonna slow this down for you. You're gonna need to place it in between where the gap is, so that when you vault over, you actually are aiming for that. You're not actually going to be able to land up on top. So what you're gonna have is a friend lay down and crawl forward. Now what's gonna happen is when somebody vaults over you, they're gonna get a second vault option on top of the crate in front of them, and from there you're gonna be able to get all the way up to the top, and from here you have 2 lines of sight as well as just probably the best Caveira spot you can get on this map. So from here, we're gonna be busting out about 6 really quick and very easy hiding spots, all within this center atrium area. These are all gonna take place on the first floor, and this first one, there's gonna be 1 on either side of the reception desk. And from here, if you stand up here with the bamboo intact still, you're actually not gonna be able to get into it. So what you wanna do is strategically pick out the bamboo that's in your way, and once you shoot it, then you will have the option to vault up because the bamboo is what is stopping you. So just shoot out the bare minimum amount of bamboo that you need, and then you will be able to vault up, and if you're able to leave enough intact, you're gonna have some great cover. You're gonna see right here, as soon as I shoot the final path to the bamboo, then it unlocks the vault option. You'll be able to get up right here, and this is gonna be a great one for Caveira because it's just 2 vaults away and you will be in a great spot with very high traffic. These next 4 spots are gonna be in between those 2 bamboo stalls, and these ones I like to call the little statue cubbies or statue holes, because when you're up here you just look like a shadow and you look kind of like a gargoyle. It's pretty funny. But from here there's gonna be a couple different methods you can do. The first one, for the 2 middle ones behind the reception desk, you can either have a friend crouch and then you're gonna have them sprint on top of you, and then when they get closer they're just gonna stand up, it's gonna pump them right into it. The second method is gonna be to use a shield, and it's so easy. The downside to this one, of course, is that unless you have a friend pick up the shield and place it for you, then it's gonna be stuck there and it may cause some attention to be brought to you. The other 2 are gonna be in between the bamboo spots we did and the very middle ones, and this one is gonna be requiring a shield. And from here you're gonna actually vault up like you're gonna go into the bamboo spot, but instead of vaulting up again, you're gonna do a quick run to the side, and from here you're just gonna crouch and walk straight into this little statue cubby. I like these 2 on the side more than the 2 in the middle because this one has some really nice lines of sight down onto the stairs, and it's a little bit darker and just a little bit more out of the way for you to stay hidden. The next one is going to be coming to us from the kitchen, and we're going to be using the hatch drop hiding spot method, where you're going to drop from the hatch in the second floor gift shop, land on top of the shield, and then from there you're going to sprint up on top of the little shelf rack, and then from here you're going to have a couple different pretty cool lines of sight. And you can already see my friend, he's been standing up there the whole time, just completely blends in with the background. It's a really cool method, and this is a very simple one. If you're playing with the objective next door, this is going to be a pretty funny one. Of course, there's not going to be a lot of protection, but it is a pretty cool vantage point spot that we did find, so I definitely wanted to include it and be very thorough for the Coconut Bra family. And let's be honest, a lot of times in Rainbow Six Siege, it comes down to first person to see the other will get the kill. So if you're up here holding an angle, it's going to be such a different height level that the attackers are not used to yet, and so you're definitely going to have the jump and the advantage on anyone approaching you. Now this next one's going to be another great one for Caveira, and this one's going to be coming to us from the second floor CEO office, and this is going to be another one of those spots where you're going to be underneath a big desk, and there's so many great shadows for you to be hiding right here. You can have the enemy run straight past you without even realizing. Just turn your mic up and hope that your phone does not come ringing and you don't get a call from Dokkaebi. Otherwise they may hear you, but you know what, you're so well hidden, you'll have some time to turn it off. Go up and take the sneak attack, and most times people won't be calling on Dokkaebi until they get closer to the objective. Hopefully they will not be calling you yet, and they'll just be running straight past you. Now these next couple ones are gonna be in the first floor kitchen, and these ones are so cool. It's so very difficult to get inside of these if you're just straight crawling up to them. You cannot, or at least I have not been able to get into them, even if you do a sprinting run and then go prone. There's gonna be a couple different tricks that you can use to get inside of these ones, and from the first clip you can tell the very first method is going to be to just lie down and go backwards and back that ass up all the way in there, and from there, as long as you go in backwards, it's going to take a little bit of wiggling around, but you will be able to fit. You can get multiple people under here and hide as a group if you want. The second method is going to be to have a buddy just go up and prone behind, and then you're going to get pushed in underneath of the table, and this one's going to be a really good one, a little bit faster than having to mess around and go prone backwards. But overall, both tactics are very viable options. Another thing that was happening that's very confusing is that once you crawl out, as long as you don't stand up, you're actually going to stay floating. You're going to be elevated a few inches off of the floor. Now, I'm not totally understanding why exactly this is happening, and we're doing our best to try and find some other tactics that you can use in order to get places. Now, me and my friend Champion, we crawled around the map 2 or 3 times while prone, seeing if there were any other places that we could find to go into while being elevated like this. But unfortunately, we were not successful, but we're gonna be relentless. I'm sure we're gonna find a ton of stuff. And right here, I'm gonna show you how it's not just a glitch with the character model. You are actually elevated. I'm gonna shoot underneath of him and hit the table behind him, and absolutely insane. I've never really seen this. Let me know what you guys think of this down below. Of course, I love you guys all. We're gonna be busting our butts, working so hard. We have so much stuff planned. I do have to work a few days next week. I'm working 30 hours, but I'm hoping that, well, actually, no, I'm not hoping. Regardless of what happens, I am gonna be pumping out videos, even if that means getting no sleep. I love you guys all. See you guys all very soon in the next video. Peace.